your guys on both ends of the floor.
Well, we're playing defense and we're rebounding, and if we do that, we'll be in position to win. But you can't let your guard down against these guys, and we got to play for 48 minutes.
18 points from Rip Hamilton just in that third quarter alone. What's working for Rip tonight?
Well, he got into a pretty good rhythm, so he's knocking shots down. He's getting some easy baskets. He's running the floor hard, and he's moving well without the ball.
All right, thanks for your time. Mike?
All right, Lisa, thank you to Tom Thibodeau. Hamilton 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game. Most of that work coming in the quarter as J.R. Smith hits for the Knicks, making it 72-64. Hamilton's out, but Jeff, I was going to ask you at the end of the last quarter, 19 games played. Do you know how many free throw attempts Hamilton's had this year?
I'm going to say 8.
A little higher than that. 22.
And I would say 6 of those have been technical.
You're probably right. Probably right. The games he's played. And that's what we're talking about. That free throw routine of his, of bounce, bounce, bounce to the side, bend his knees, that was like nonstop. That you'd see that during the Pistons' glory days. And that part of his game missing, everything missing. But seeing him looking for shots, speeding his cuts tonight, and getting to the free throw line, so many encouraging signs from that effort for the Bulls. John Lucas misses and rebounded by Tyson Chandler, who's got Novak, Smith, Shumpert, and Jeffries with him as Anthony is out for the Knicks.
And to go back to your point about Hamilton, the ability to score off the dribble and have a pull-up game is so critical.
Shumpert got trapped. Jeffries cuts, no. And Kyle Korver rebounds it.
And Korver's done a very good job of coming back into the play and rebounding the ball tonight in traffic.
4 boards for Kyle, as usual. Big advantage for the Bulls on the glass. Taj Gibson. Knicks struggled this stretch without Anthony in the second quarter. Shumpert took it all the way, got on the baseline, out of bounds. You had Baron Davis running the point for a Knicks team without Jeremy Lin that had Shumpert at the point earlier on, Tony Douglas. Really, you get to these stretches and you need somebody out there to make some decisions.
And you can't expect Baron Davis, coming back off a back injury, to play heavy minutes. And Tony Douglas, when he was on the court in the first half, they really struggled offensively. This is not an ideal lineup offensively, but they're going to have to learn to play. And I like J.R. Smith having the ball in his hands more, because I think he's more capable in the pick and roll than anybody else they have on the floor right now.
Good defense by Brewer. And out of bounds, Smith wanted the foul call and didn't get it. Lisa Salters.
Hey, Mike. Well, Mike Woodson was very unhappy with the second unit when I talked to him at halftime, and he specifically called out Tony Douglas. He said that Tony Douglas wasn't getting them into their flow, wasn't getting them into their rhythm. He said, I can't call out every play from the bench because the Bulls then hear that and they know what we're doing. So he was upset with Tony Douglas, and we haven't seen him come into the game in the second half.
Second year man from Florida State 0 for 3 in his 6 minutes with a turnover. Korver off the dribble as the clock ran down. Sheik the hustle. Saved it for the Bulls.
Gibson back for the Bulls.
Korver tried to create a shot off the dribble. Really not his forte, but good effort by Omer Asik. Again, sometimes it's not pretty with the Bulls, but the rebounding effort is always at a high level.
You made a good point in the Sunday game with Mike Green. Ashik's offense has not taken a step up this year, and that would really be such a great addition to this Bulls team because his defense is top-notch.
Very top-notch, and you're right. He's got to be able to score, not, throwing the ball in the low post and create a shot, just on dribble penetration to be able to catch and get it up to the rim quicker.
Korver, catch and shoot, and 3. Gonna have to get Melo back in the game here for the Knicks. Mike Woodson does that down 11 at the 9-minute mark. Shumpert on the take, and 1. Good finish by Iman Shumpert. Chance to tighten this game.
Call on Carlos Boozer, his third, first team
Good little play by John Lucas to find Korver, and Shumpert's got to do a better job of staying at home. And here, Shumpert does a good job of attacking Carlos Boozer. Boozer's got to move his feet. He's not a shot blocker, so he can't allow the ball handler to make him open up and turn his shoulder. And again, another soft foul. You can't just give that little... That is just inexcusable. If you make a mistake, don't compound it with another mistake.
You need to practice your playoff fouls in the playoffs?
No, just wind up and whack somebody.
The cut on the back door. C.J. Watson found by Boozer. Lead back up to 10.
Well, Boozer and Noah can really pass the ball. Good play by Boozer.
And Shumpert trying to create contact, get some space with Watson, turned it over. And Landry Fields going to come back in.